to see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I love these Louis Armstrong pictures too.
Isn't that incredible?
You're Brooklyn born, right?
Brooklyn born.
Yeah. What happened in Brooklyn? Why did it come
A
so many?
lot, I don't know what it is. It was in the water.
Did you say that you were in the same school as Barbara Streisand?
Same classes. She was this special, different thing. There's a reason why she's Barbara Streisand, and the reason is she's Barbara Streisand.
Well, there's a reason why you're Artie Butler.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But
please.
you worked with everyone. I mean, who is on the walls here? It's
Neil Sedaka, Louis Armstrong, Barry Manilow, Diane Warwick, Gladys Knights and the Pips, Joe Cocker, Neil Diamond, the Drifters, Barbara Streisand.
Oh, please, please, please.
Is there one collaboration that you think we will never ever forget?
I wanted to work with Ray Charles. It's too late. There was a director, famous director, lived around the corner from me and knew I loved Ray. And I had dinner at his house and had sat across the table from Ray. But what do you do after you say, pass the butter, and I'm crazy about you? What do you do? What do you say? I'll tell you a funny story. You know, I had, as an owner of the studio, my partner and I, we each had our own parking spots. Nobody parks in my spot unless it's an emergency, a medical emergency, or it's Ray Charles. I had to go to the bathroom so badly. I was in Burbank. I had to go so badly. And I said, who the parked in my spot? I said, this guy either better have a heart attack or it better freaking be Ray Charles. I go in there, it's Ray Charles.
They listen to you.
They listen to it, right? I'll tell you a great story.
Is there one production that you will never ever forget that was like the most memorable production ever?
I will tell you that one of my favorite records that I made, I played piano on it, arranged it, and played piano on it, was Feeling Alright with Joe Cocker.
Feeling alright, I'm not feeling that good myself.
Joe said, mate, he said, I want to make it funky, man. I don't want it like that, mate. We started to play, and the magic just happened. You could cut the magic with a scissor. It was really a successful record, as you know. An interesting thing about this business, I never worked for that producer again.
That's so strange.
Maybe he thought he played the piano.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I first moved to Los Angeles in 1967, and the first record I made here was by Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart. I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight. It was the bubblegum period, a teeny bopper kind of rock and roll, you know, but it was a big hit. Mm-hmm. And my phone started to ring, and then all of a sudden I got called to do Tiny Tim, Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Oh, tiptoe from the garden, by the garden, on the willow tree, come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Johnny Carson had him on a Tonight Show.
Do you sometimes think about what would you have been if you didn't become a musician?
If I didn't have the music, I think I would like to have done something like make furniture with my hands. Mm-hmm. Or I would have liked to have done something with dogs, maybe breed dogs.
But not stand-up comedy?
Oh, well, that goes without saying. I would love to have done stand-up comedy because that's in my blood.
Yeah.
How are we doing so far? Good?
I'm happy.
Lunch is still on?
Ja.
Oh, God.
Alltså, man är ju kär i den här farbrorn alltså.
You talking about Peggy Lee?
Oh, I love Peggy Lee. I want to go through your wall of fame.
The Museum of Unnatural History.
Here's your fascination for wood coming out. This is like...
Yeah. Here's my father when he was 21 years old.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
Cher.
It's Cher? What did you do with Cher?
We're buddies.
Were you buddies?
Yeah.
I love her. She's funny.
She's lovely. I got divorced when I was 40. So between 40 and 60, 20 years of dating.
Really?
Yeah.
That was kind of lonely. Is it like...
Well, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I dated movie stars, producers, waitresses. Oh, I was an aerobic dater. Some of them were gorgeous, but no en casa, no one home, you know. When I met Sharon,
Yeah.
I was a patient of hers 38 years ago. She was a nutritionist.
Really?
And then I didn't see her for 30 some odd years. She became a shrink. I didn't know. A nurse called and to ask me a question. I said, "Do you ever see Sharon?" They said, "Yeah, she's getting divorced." I said, "Give me a number." So I called her. I asked her out. I said, "Do you remember me?" She said, "What are you, nuts?" "Of course I remember you." "Is this the right time to ask you out, or is it, you know?" And she said, "Is this a date?" I said, "Not until you say yes, otherwise it's an inquiry, you know." We went out, we've been together ever since. It's been almost 10 years.
That's fantastic. You had a lot of gay people around in your business.
I lost my first friend to AIDS about 30 some odd years ago. It affected me deeply because he was my friend since I was 16 years old. I get a call from a guy that he's in the final stages. He's probably got about a month to live of AIDS. He lived a double life. His wife didn't know. Don't forget, in the entertainment industry, we lived in a different world anyway. We didn't know from race or color, or we didn't know from religion. We just accepted people if they were talented. You play good, you sing good, you dance good. Come on over and have dinner.
Yeah.
Who cared?
Yeah, but why is the world like suddenly so backwards now? It feels like we have rewinded.
How about this moron from Iran? He said, "In Iran, we don't have any gay people." What? They don't grow there? I mean, the weather's not conducive to gay people.
I'm not sure I would have I've put the second gear into this story if I hadn't met you, to be honest.
Oh, well, well, thank you. I'm glad I was a catalyst for something. But it's your energy, it's your drive. I had a good life. With Sharon, I won the lottery.
Oh.
She's the best. I swear to God.
And this one you want.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Den här är ju så söt, den här lilla hunden alltså.
You know, I have a theory about dogs. I think that if you leave two dogs alone in a room,
They're talking about you.
you go out, you close the door, and you just peek inside the window. They smoke cigars and play poker. I swear that's my theory.
Did you just fart count?
Might have.
Yeah, I think she farted a little bit.
Yeah, she likes you.
Why didn't I become a musician from the start? I love this world.
I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
Here you are. Some guys never get there. Some guys sit and say, at the end of their lives, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Whatever happens, you're out there trying, man, and you know. And I think fall on your face is not as bad as never trying.